Welcome to Creative English Plus. Whatever can be learned in this lesson, football or soccer related vocabulary or word meaning. Football meaning a ball used in football, either oval as in American football or round as in soccer, typically made of leather or plastic and filled with compressed air. Soccer meaning a game played by two teams of 11 players with a round ball that may not be touched with the hands or arms during play except by the goalkeepers. The object of the game is to score goals by kicking or heading the ball into the opponent's goal. Referee an official who watches a game or match closely to ensure that the rules are adhered to and, in some sports, to arbitrate on matters arising from the play. Supporter a person who approves of and encourages someone or something, typically a public figure, a movement or party or a policy. Match a contest in which people or teams compete against each other in a particular sport. Offside the fact or an instance of being offside of a player in certain sports occupying an unlawful position on the field in particular. Corner short for corner kick. Boot a sturdy item of footwear covering the foot, the ankle, and sometimes the leg below the knee. Goal in football, soccer, rugby, hockey, and some other games, a pair of posts linked by a crossbar and often with a net attached behind it, forming a space into or over which the ball has to be sent in order to score. Whistle a clear, high-pitched sound made by forcing breath through a small hole between partly closed lips or between one's teeth. Trophy a cup or other decorative object awarded as a prize for a victory or success. Jersey a knitted garment with long sleeves on over the upper body. Penalty spot the point within the penalty area from which penalty kicks are taken. Penalty area the rectangular area marked out in front of each goal within which a foul by a defender involves the award of a penalty kick and outside which the goalkeeper is not allowed to handle the ball. Penalty box an enclosure alongside the rink where players who have been assessed penalties must remain while they serve out their penalties. Penalty goal a goal scored from a penalty. Penalty kick a free kick at the goal from the penalty spot which only the goalkeeper is allowed to defend. Awarded to the attacking team after a foul within the penalty area by an opponent. A place kick awarded to a team after an offense by an opponent. Goal post either of the two upright posts of a goal. Foul in sports an unfair or invalid stroke or fish of flame, especially one involving interference with an opponent. Goal kick, a free kick taken by the defending side from within their goal area after attackers send the ball over the end line outside the goal. Pass. In football, soccer, hockey, and other games, an act of throwing, kicking, or hitting the ball or puck to another player on the same team. Kick. A blow or forceful thrust with the foot. Referee. An official who watches a game or match closely to ensure that rules are adhered to and, in some sports, to arbitrate on matters arising from the play. Linesman. In games played on a field or court, an official who assists the referee or umpire from the sideline, especially in deciding on whether the ball is out of play. Substitution. The action of replacing someone or something with another person or thing. Coach. An athletic instructor or trainer. Goalkeeper. The football, soccer, or hockey player assigned to protect the goal, the defensive position on an ice hockey or football or soccer or lacrosse team who stands in front of the goal and tries to prevent opposing players from scoring. Player, a person taking part in a sport or game. Shot, kick of the ball in sports such as basketball, tennis, or golf. Defense, the action of defending from or resisting attack. Midfielder, chiefly in football or soccer, a player in the central part of the field. Forward, directed or facing toward the front or the direction that one is facing. First half, the first of two halves of play. Second half, the second of two halves of play. Yellow card. In football, soccer, and other games, a yellow card shown by the referee to a player being cautioned. Red card. In football, soccer, and other games, a red card shown by the referee to a player who is being ejected from the game. Spectator. A person who watches at a show, game, or other event. Hat-trick. Three successes of the same kind, especially consecutive ones within a limited period. Picture a sports event that takes place on a particular date. Free kick. In football, soccer, and rugby, an unimpeded kick of the stationary ball awarded to one side as a penalty for a foul or infringement by the other side. Corner kick. A place kick taken by the attacking side from a corner of the field after the ball has been sent over the end line outside the goal by a defender. Goalpost. Either of the two upright spokes of a goal.